tells us everything that we need to know.
It's a very important time of the day when we get with all the top stories from across the world. And actually, as far as today is concerned, the universe.
It's your 5 at 7. It's the things that we think you need to know that are going on around the world right now. Well, it's another farming story to kick off with, Matt, and we're hoping you may be able to enlighten us about it.
Go on.
Apparently there could be a turkey shortage at Christmas this year. During the summer, the heat wave, I don't remember much of a heat wave, made lots of this year's crop of turkey eggs spoil, so we don't have enough turkeys that will be big and strong for Christmas. Now, this may seem like a stupid question from a townie, but could they just not have put the eggs in the fridge?
No.
No?
You eat kind of the opposite, really. It's about incubating.
Oh,
eggs.
is it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Certain temperature, and then they all pop out, and everything is marvellous. So, yes. Anyway, I will move on from that, because it'll go all country file, and then we'll have to get Tom Heap in to do an investigation and all the likes. But anyway, right. Guess we're on to free trials now, Harriet. So just guess how much free trials cost us every year. You know, those things where you sign up for Netflix or Amazon or one of those things where you get sent all of the ingredients for a meal, and then you forget to cancel it, and then you just have to let it roll forever and ever and ever without even using them.
I'm always doing that.
Do you know how much they cost?
No, go on.
I mean, it's not us, me and you. I think it's us in the wider sense.
Yes.
£800 million.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
That's a lot.
You need a big old magic competition to make that one right, don't you?
Now, Keeping Up with the Kardashians is one of America's most popular reality TV shows, launching the careers of numerous Kardashians who can hardly keep count, make them untold millions, billions, even Kylie. But she became a billionaire. She's the makeup girl.
All right.
I don't expect you to be completely up with the Kardashians. Actually, I have never watched an episode, and I pride myself on that. As yet, the UK hasn't really had its version of the Kardashians until now.
Are you doing it, Harriet?
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
Absolutely.
Is this the exclusive? Go on. Yeah.
The Nolan sisters. The Nolan sisters are in talks with various production companies to do a warts and all reality show, Keeping Up with the Nolans. Now, I would like to watch that.
Okay.
A bit more real.
Yep.
Wonderful ladies.
They are lovely. They are lovely. Why not? Put it on telly, see what happens. Let the audience decide.
That's what you do, isn't it? Every night. Let's just see how this goes.
I tell you what, we went quite scientific on the one show last night. We were talking about the poles and our planet and what have you. And I've got a bit of a story that kind of works with that one, because scientists have discovered the first planet which has enough water, oxygen, and it's the right temperature to support human life.
Wow.
It's called K2-18b.
Come again?
Yeah, it's not very catchy, that one, is it? I always use that. My very easy method just speeds up naming planets to get, to know them all. Anyway, I don't know where K2-18b fits in, but anyway. Yeah, there is a catch, though. It would take us 2 million years to travel there.
Oh, I see.
It's twice the size of Earth, which means that a day would last about 4 of our days.
Gosh.
Amazing.
Well, it's not a no, is it? It's a possibility, one to bank for the future.
There's got to be something there, though.
Now, when do you think you become an adult? Traditionally, that age used to be 18, but apparently it's now a lot closer to 26 years old. A study done by the National Statistics Board suggests that on average, this is the age that young people stop relying on their parents for money, move out, and start paying their own bills. I mean, so that's 26. I love my kids with all my life, but that's about an extra 8 years I hadn't budgeted for. I mean, that's.
For me, it was about driving, having a beer.
Yes.
And then you're an adult.
Yes, but when did you actually move out?
Oh, I was 17.
Oh, really? That's one for your sister.
Oh, yes. Yeah, she didn't thank me for the shout out yesterday, saying she's one of them. She's a big Take That fan. She's not one of them, if you're listening again. Hey, listen, it's nearly time to give away some more money with Love That Song. It's quite a simple game. It sounds a lot easier than it actually is in reality. Basically, you've got to try and name 5 songs or 5 artists in is it artists or songs now? It's artists, yeah. 5 artists in just 30 seconds. Yes.
Magic Breakfast with Matt Baker. I'm Harriet Scott. We're very excited to ask you a little parting gift of a farmyard, our very own farmyard.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking of what to get you all, just to say thank you for all your support this week. And I couldn't think of anything better than your own little farm.
It's just beautiful. So it's prompted Bruce to text in. Matt, as a practical farmer, he says, have you ever hypnotized a chicken?
Sounds like a stage show, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Why would you do
I
that?
haven't, but I do know that if you stroke them in a certain way, then they do relax somewhat and become utterly mesmerised. but they live in a fascinating world, the chickens. They make their own lovely little, like a mud bath and this, that, and the other, just a dust bath to cool themselves down, and very clean. And we were talking earlier with producer Brian that actually if you hold a chicken and then you sort of put it in a circular motion, its head will stay in exactly the same position. They're kind of like an animal spirit level.
I feel like they're one of your favourite creatures on this earth.
Yeah, they're very quirky. They're lovely. And do you know what? They're just nice to spend time with. I don't know where this is going, but it's true. It's true. And they'll follow you around, obviously, and then they'll provide you with food.
Oh, amazing.
You know, that's why it's so good to be at one with animals like that.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, good music. I can't believe where our listeners are listening from. We've just heard from Sarah. She's listening in Italy.
Oh, that's amazing.
Hello to you. I hope Italy's lovely.
Ciao.
Yes. Bella.
Ciao, Bella.
Love
that song. It was a good day yesterday on Love That Song.
It was. I tell you what, love that song. It's been good all week. As has the Reflex, as has winning all these tickets. I don't know if Sarah won some tickets to Italy, but that may be how she got there. But anyway, let's play Love That Song now. Hopefully Barry is on the line. Barry is a scientist, so where in this scientific world are you at the moment, Barry?
Hello, Matt. Hello, Harriet.
Hello.
Nice to speak to you.
And you.
I'm in Welling Garden City in Hertfordshire.
Are you?
Nice.
Oh, very good.
I am.
Good. And do you wear a white coat for work, Barry, as a
I
scientist?
don't. It's probably the title sounds grander than it is. For your older listeners, I don't look like the T-Fell man.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'll put myself in that bracket, that's fine.
What world of science are you in?
It's pharmaceuticals for one of the big GSK. Basically, I do inhaled for asthma, and we're working on a drug at the moment now for cancers, which is very rewarding if it comes through, obviously.
Amazing. Barry, incredible.
Yeah, incredible work. Well, we're going to put the science to one side for now because this is all about the music. I presume you love your music. As far as favourite artists are concerned, who do you like to listen to?
Again, I'm a bit older, as I said earlier on. I like Scar, the Specials, Madness, Paul Weller, but obviously anything really. I don't like put myself down to one thing. It's nice to listen to all different styles of music, isn't it?
Definitely. Okay, whoop, it's 5 songs. Whoop, I don't know what that noise was for. Whoop, it's 5 songs, 30 seconds. We need the aim of the art. We need the wow, this is special. Maybe I'll get this right when we do it live. We need the name of the artist and Love That Song. Barry,
No problem.
are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Go on then.
Come on, Barry, come on.
Have I love that song?
Yes.
Is it George Ezra?
Yes, it is.
Come on, Barry.
Oh God, Baker Street. Jerry Rafferty, love that song.
Come on.
That's 3.
Oh God, is it Winston? What's the name?
No.
Oh no. Oh, I know. Oh, Can't Stop That Feeling. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, it's a fast vehicle, this one.
Oh, it's Cargo.
Oh,
Oh,
Barry. It was REO Speedwagon.
right, yeah.
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Oh, thank you, Barry. Keep up the excellent work that you're doing.
And you, Matt, as well. You're doing a good
Oh,
job.
Doing a
cheers,
great
Barry.
job, isn't he? All right, Barry, thank you.
Cheers. No worries. Bye-bye.
Next up, we're going to be chatting to Sam Smith, popping in to say hi, and we'll also be playing his brand new song, How Do You Sleep at Night?
Very much looking forward to catching up with Sam very shortly. All here on Magic.
Gorgeous fella we're about to introduce is no stranger to either of us, actually. Is he?
It's Sam Smith.
Smith.
Sam Smith. Obviously.
Sam
Hello. We first met Sam quite a few years ago when things basically just kicked off for you.
Yeah.
You came to see us on the One Show, and I remember we had the table out, and then we had a map of the world and all these little
yes.
flags on it, and you were looking down, and you actually couldn't quite believe of what you'd
Yeah, oh my
you'd
gosh.
achieved to see it there in reality.
Yeah.
You'd been off around the world, you were singing all
Yeah.
over the place, and literally you were realising your dream.
Mm.
Has it all sunk in yet?
Definitely not.
I mean, obviously you've got this new song out at the moment, How Do You Sleep? And
Yeah.
we love it as a family. I think that's
Oh,
one of the
yeah.
keys with it, because it's so cross-generational.
Yeah,
And
thank
every
you.
morning we drive to school, and my kids put it on, Yes. And it's
as well as listening to magic, obviously, all the time.
I'll be honest with you, Harriet. No, there isn't. Honestly.
Is there an album to come soon?
Yes, yeah. I've been working on a record the last year and a bit.
Yeah.
Now that I'm dancing in my videos,
yes.
We've got to talk about the dancing.
But now I'm dancing, I want to make an album that supports that, so I can do it more because it feels so good.
But thinking back to your days then in musical theatre, did you have a love of dancing then? And,
of course.
And performance as far as your songs?
Yeah, of course. And also, you'll find me in GAY the last 6 years, every weekend, dancing, you know. Yeah. So I've been able to, showing the world that side of my personality is really, really, like, liberating.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Are you having dancing lessons?
Yes. Yeah. Lessons and choreographer called Paris, who's amazing. Right. I'm setting her free. That's what my choreographer says. The inner woman inside of me.
I like it. And did you get to handpick the dancers?
No.
Is that a very unprofessional question?
They are gorgeous in the video. All the dancers are beautiful. But that was down to Paris, not me.
Yeah. Do you have a favourite go-to move that you always find yourself returning to when things are just,
It's just mainly to do with the bottom.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, anything just gyrating my hips, really. That's all I seem to do.
So are we going to see you on tour then, around shortly? When can we, if we're not going to go to GAY and see you there, where can we see you?
It'll be a while. It's sometime next year, I think. But I haven't even started the discussion yet, because I did 100 shows last year, and I was burnt out by the end of it. So I need a bit more time, release the music, and then I'll go back on the road.
Yeah.
Now, last week you went to the GQ Awards and proudly wore your heels.
Yes.
I mean, how well can you dance in your heels?
I can dance really well in my heels.
Very good.
They weren't the highest heels. They're going to get higher and higher now. I had to start at a base level. You know when you do red carpets? I don't know if you guys get it, but I go a bit shaky because I'm nervous. So I just wanted to test it out on a small hill.
Okay.
And now I'm going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
I know you've got a choice pair of beautiful red stilettos. Yes. I've seen a lot on your Instagram feed.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear them on the red carpet. They're a bit too dangerous. Talk
us through how do you sleep at night? What was the?
Well, that song is a song I wrote in LA with. Have you heard of Max Martin?
Yes.
Yeah, he's Max Martin's huge. He's written all the biggest pop songs of all time.
Yeah.
Afterwards, You're Gonna Die. He wrote "Hit Me Baby One More Time."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah.
That's big. That's big.
Yeah, it's huge. and we worked together in LA, and for the first time, and we came up with that song. And it's about a relationship that I was in and stuff like that. But it's I think it's got a bit more sass than my other stuff. I was feeling not as you know. What's the word? When you're like, I was hurt, but I felt strong about it. I feel strong.
And did it sound like that when you started writing it initially? Did it literally come out with
that's the first
musical sound and that chorus?
What you hear is what happened I only had one day, and that's the first vocal we did, and it kind of sounded like that when we finished. Those Swedes, they're unbelievable.
Wow.
And the way they work, with the way they make pop music is just so quick, but in such an amazing, soulful way. It's really special.
So you've had that writing day then, you then go away. Do they then send you what they've been working on and you hear it?
Well, normally after a session, I want the song immediately so I can live with it, but they wouldn't send it to me for 3 weeks, which was really painful. Because they wanted to work on it, and then they sent it to me. And
what did you think when you heard that song for the first time?
I thought it was amazing. Some of my team, when they heard the first demo, weren't sure, and then the main demo came in, and they were like, "Wow!" But I love it. It's a weird song to me still. It's different to what I've done before.
It stays with you all the time. Honestly, the melody of it,
and
obviously that chorus, it just throughout your day, you're like, oh, and that's what I say. My son's like, let's get it back on again.
Well, let's play it now. Let's play it right now on Magic. Thank you, Sam Smith. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Big thanks to Sam Smith there for sharing his breakfast time with us all.
Love him.
Yeah.
I love him. And I love that song as well. Absolutely gorgeous.
I do too. It's 7:50.